Well, it happened. My alarm went off. I ignored it. Got talking about TMP, and then the game shut off the recording. So I'll have to try and find a good spot to. Hopefully, I found a good spot to edit and stop the recording. But let me set another alarm and actually follow it. How does that sound? Do it for 4:50 in the morning. That's when we're recording. Okay. So I went a little rant on TMP. And if you want to look it up, just Google Traffic Manager President Edition. You'll see all the benefits that people on PC get to play with. And we don't. Alright. College campus. Yes. 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 Let's see. Oh, we got a rezone. We got so much things to do. It's unbelievable. Traffic's 94. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That's probably as high as it's going to get. We're processing some good trash, so that's good. And we have trash down here. So we see this guy's covering. He's a workhorse here. He's covering our. Fully utilized. He's covering our one down here. Man, everything's looking good. Everything's really nice. We're going to zone some stuff. 3% unemployment's a little low, but we'll get it back up maybe. We got good capacity on our elementary, so we're pushing people through. See, our capacity is 850 and we got 538. So that's good. And we got good capacity on high school, pushing that through. And then we only have 1,500. We have 1,500 folks eligible for our university, which is not a lot. Probably not worth building the university yet. I forget, the first milestone might be like 800. So we could probably get to like the second level with what population we have, and then we're gonna zone some high density in parallel of building that. So maybe we get lucky and like kind of like as our city will kind of expand pretty rapidly, and then people will mature, and then we're gonna put education on, and we're gonna do that right now too. It's gonna be a little costly, but I don't care. Where's the policies? So we're gonna do. We did Parks and Recreation, Education, Boost. We'll see. If it becomes a cost prohibitive, we'll stop. I don't usually put on this early in the game, but we'll try it. Because hey, you try things, and then you say, hey man, that really worked well. That was a really nice city, or man, that really crushed my budget. So I gotta have at least 3 or 4 tiles worth of, I gotta be at 10,000 people instead of 6 or whatever to make it work. Or profit, and students are required to pay tuition fees to attend school. Education building upkeep is down 50%. Costs reduces citizen happiness. I haven't tried that. I am curious to know how unhappy they become. How happy are they now? That's the question. To go here, they're at 86. That's not that good. It's okay. And usually it's in the 90s, like low 90s. Commercial, they're like always like kind of unhappy. Like they're always like in the 80s, I think. I think maybe I had some that are low 90s too, but don't worry about them. In industry, they seem to be mostly happy. In the level industry, they like trains. I meant to say that when we were talking about building levels like last episode, but to level these up, throw some bus routes in here that won't move hardly any people. It'll like move some, depending, and then throw a train in here, and then you'll have a level 3 industry. Same thing here. We throw some metro stations and buses in here, train hub or tram or something, then they'll be happy. They'll level up. Throw like a little plaza. Everybody likes transportation. This game loves transportation, so don't be afraid to put it down. I think what we'll do is we'll do like maybe along here, here, maybe here. High density. So like this like strip with our bikes. Oh, that'd be perfect because that's where our bike lane is. So they can get out of their apartment, high-rise apartment, and go around the bike and go where they gotta go. So I think we'll do a strip like this. Like so, this row here, and then maybe like kind of coming in down here. And that's all we'll do. And then the rest of this will be like all residential low, and then we'll have some mix like on these blocks. And then same thing here, we'll put our high density like along our big road here, like especially where like our bigger buildings are. Yeah, this building, this tall building. Maybe we'll make it like the whole block. Maybe we'll have a nice little park right in the middle of our high density. And we gotta be careful here, because the buildings will go up into the freaking clouds. This is the self-sufficient ones. So if you don't know, that might came. I don't know if that comes with like the green cities or not. Good check. Yep, the little green city symbol on the bottom left. If you don't have it, then you can't build these. But if you get it, you can. And we'll let them go full height in some parts of the city, but just not there. They're tall. They're probably as tall as the IT cluster. And they look really good. It's just they're tall, and it's like very jarring to see them like abruptly stop. So they're good like is a center next to your high density residential, like in that same area, not like next door because of the noise. But you get it. But you wouldn't want to put it like here because the building is really tall. I mean, you could if you're like, yeah, man, we just got crazy, and so, you know, the city said, yeah, you can just build a freaking 100-foot tower. Go for it, you know, and they do it. You know, it's your city. All right, so we're gonna zone, and maybe we'll zone some high density in here too, just a little bit. I tried it last city. I wanted to see if they're different, but they weren't. But maybe I did something wrong or didn't zone right. So I'm gonna try it again. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna unfill. We're gonna do the fill tool. We're gonna say, oh, we gotta use this tool. You see, it was gonna do the whole entire block. We don't want to do that. So go back here. We're gonna Z-zone you. I'm just gonna do a little at a time. I'm gonna D-zone you. Nice knowing you. I'm gonna get out of my city. So it might cause a little chaos. Captain Chaos. I'll do like, maybe like a small building here. I'll do like a 2x3. And then we'll do a big building on the corner here. Or maybe we'll make it like a 3, see if we can get it to populate here. 3x4. Something like that. I'll see how it looks. And they'll do the same over here. Do like on the entrance way in. Oh, we got our power lines in the way. We probably don't need all these power lines. So let's go ahead and look at that. Nope, we need to like disconnect. Literally like right here. So if we put like another feature in here, we could probably get it to cross connect. So let's put like another plaza in for now. Maybe I'll fix this later if I remember. Oh, we leveled up. So let's put like a chessboard in here or something. Yeah. Should make our connection. Oh, we have piers. Oh, we gotta do some work in here too. Level up our park. We got some assets we can put it down and make it look nice. I mean, well, we can get rid of, you know, kind of get out of this, you know, straight line, kind of like just randomly putting things down. Actually, make it look better. Usually, I like to draw like a bunch of paths, kind of like how I want it, and then from there, I can kind of get like an impression in my mind of how what assets I want to put where. I have trouble putting the assets down first, and then like kind of like figuring out the paths, like kind of like what I did here. Just drew one path and started putting things down. Normally, I'll just draw like all these paths, like it's gonna snake over here. It'd be really nice to have something by this rock here, boom, boom, and then like what you'll do is like, oh yeah, by this rock we're gonna put the pier or whatever, which is what we're gonna do right now. Actually, which we're gonna do right now. So we'll do like a little straight road here. We might have to bump out the wood a little bit, but that's okay. Something like that. And then we'll do it like in the middle. And we'll hit it like right here. Do we want it to be like this exaggerated? Oh, it doesn't like that because of the other node. So we have to hit this node. Like, do we want to go like this? I want to get in the middle. So what we can do is do this. Find about the middle. Put like a little straight piece. It'll give us a little guideline. We can do like that. And that's, you know what, we'll make it like a little bit more like symmetrical looking. So let's go like that. That should give us a little bit more like even. It goes out like, so like 5 by like 6 tiles. Should be this marker here should be 5. That's half. I think it's 5 or 6. So it might be 6, we'll say. Then see here is where it comes out right here. So like then this next bump would be. So it's going to be pretty much the same kind of like even curve. Slightly, I think it's slightly more one look extra tick, but not really that noticeable in the eye. And then we'll do. Yeah, we were completely doing nothing that we set out to do, right? This is the way life works. We said that. I'll put a nice fish of beer or whatever kind of beer. We can maybe put a little buddy next to him. He's a little off center, but he's like, that's what's hard about these. Is like it's hard because they like conform to the land kinda. So like it's you gotta like flatten the land. Maybe we'll try it, but it's tough because it's. So maybe we need like this tool. Maybe this tool. Lower it down. We just need to like. Oh, no, sorry. This tool. Kind of like flatten this. Try to straighten this out a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Do you like that? Let's see if we can get it like step there. That's better. I would say it's the best. It's pretty straight, perpendicular to that line. Slightly off. Like you see how it's like slightly nudged out. But yeah, that's okay. And if you want to put the lamp back again, you can do this, you know. Or hit it with a meteor. Whatever you want to do. So you can do something like this. You know, just bump it back out. If you want. Do whatever you want. Once you place it, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Alright, just doing some stuff over here, high density, and we're gonna have to be, like I said, be mindful of this. Oh yeah, we did that all because we were doing power. And we still didn't get them to connect. Jeez Louise, what the heck? Oh, we have no, it'd be nice to have like a little gazebo there. Let's just move our bathroom. Will that be good enough? Oh. And now we don't have any power over there. This is becoming a pain, isn't it? Let's get these people power at least. You can't cross the river for me? Come on. See, this is where like we could just put a gazebo there and be done with it. But we don't have that asset yet. What's next? Level 3. It's next on the list. Maybe we can just move our chessboard a little over. But then it's like snapped kind of to the road. Maybe that did the trick. Yes, it did. And then we can do something else here. See, once again, we can put a gazebo here. We could do another info booth, maybe. Under the plaza. Yeah, they like plazas. Plazas are good. The best item to put down in this, in my opinion, is the jumping park thing. It's small, so you can fit it in good space. Climbing frame. Not the jumping one, the climbing frame. It's small. It's got a low, you know, it's maybe like roughly half. It's about that width, maybe half the length coming out to us. And we'll put one down, you'll see. Oh, gazebo. Yeah. Well. We were just talking about that. We can move you back here, maybe. Does that still give us power? Yes. All right. Then we can destroy this line here, and we can destroy these lines here. We still need the other lines for our farming until we zone on the main road. So we got a lot to do. Fishery, farm. People are upset. Oh, a lot of people are upset because we don't have customers. Well, we're working on that, fellas. We're working on that. Relax. I know that's educated employees. It should be the higher education. Educated workers. Well, we were working on that, so I decided not to. Sorry. They're like, well, you're too slow. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to do this and talk to the folks at the same time. Give me a break. Maybe we'll do like the green one or the brown. Green's not. like my wife's favorite color. Not this green. She likes more like a teal, but do something like that. Looks fine. What were we saying? Oh yeah. So the gazebos are actually probably the most efficient entertainment per value per radius type thing. They got a pretty good sized radius. They're pretty cheap. They're $8 and they give you 60 entertainment. You know, definitely better than some of the, you know, this is like 10. You know, but I put down a couple just for realism, you know, because you want to have a bathroom. Probably the chessboard is more expensive. It's actually not bad at all. It's $8 for 70. Oh, I lied. The chessboard's better. Isn't it? Yeah. I thought I did the math on this one. This one was the best. 150 for $24, and it's got the biggest radius. It's not saying it's bigger than all of them, but like there's some that are smaller radius, some that are bigger. Here's one of the ones with the bigger radius. So once I zone, I'll put some of these just in town. You know, like by like the school. Like boom, here's 150. 150 entertainment for $24, not too bad. And we got a lot of people unhappy. Alright, well, we're gonna fix that. I guess we gotta fix that now. So let's go ahead and do something like this. A nice little road going into our campus. Oh yeah, it's backwards. Well, good thing I guess I drove it that way. I'm thinking, man, that arrow's backwards because it is in my world, my real world, but in game it's actually not because we're left-hand traffic. In case you're confused as I am. Campus. We need the campus tool. So these do not overlap; they intersect each other. I want to say it's industries, DLCs, parks, and campuses can all like interfere, interact with each other, but they do not interfere with districting, the districting tool. So I'm gonna do this. Like that. We're gonna say this is all gonna be a campus area. Oh, they don't like that. And then we also, we're saving, so I can't do anything. And see, I told you like how, like you could put this over your whole entire city, right? Because like, see how when we just dezone that, they were like unhappy. The land value symbol came right up. Because they're like, dude, what are you doing? Because even though the park's here, like somehow like it's in the bubble. Although some of these buildings are red, I don't know why. Oh, we're on education. That's why. I'm like, they should be blue in terms of entertainment value. Just this one here. And they are. So like, you see how this is like not blue? It's red. They're pissed. They don't have any like cool things to do. Well, then you say, well, you know what? There you go. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. You can just paint your whole entire city that. Another blue. And he just leveled up. I don't know if they'll all level up or if it was random. We luck that happened. Or we can just increase land value because this like has the value, entertainment value of the park, I think. Someone fact check me on that. That'd be really nice to know. That's true. That's what I observed. We just like observed it, right? We moved that over. It went blue, and some person leveled up, and he's rebuilding his building. He's leveling up. It can't be coincidence. Now we got 2, we got 3, not 4. I think 1, 2. I think a guy over there, a guy over there. So, yeah, you do it with something. You don't. Your city when you in this map should just be covered with this, and it can't. Doesn't matter if it's well, DLC, the industry DLC is not going to increase land value, but you know, campus is going to do it, and so is this, right? So you should always have it everywhere apparently, because then they'll level up their buildings. More money. See the money sign. See, they're all leveling up. Ah, that's perfect. It was the test going right, or you know, I fact checked myself. However you want to say it. All right, we're gonna put down the trade school right here. That looks like 4 and 4, so it looks good. Boom. Yay! It makes everybody happy. Like everybody. It's just got a huge radius. Your campus, huge, huge. If I say it one more time, huge. It's got a big radius. We're not going to worry about that quite yet because he's not going to leave. So you can, so fire stations, buildings like this, you can just let them get pissed because they're not going to move out. They don't go abandoned. Well, the fire stations and stuff just won't operate, but you can let it go. You don't have to be like, oh man, he's going to leave. Like I better get power to him. Nah, he can hang tight. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. I think what I want to do is we're going to do maybe 2 dorms. Do we get like a little plaza thing? Where is it? No? Trade school, study hall, groundskeeper Willie. Get my buddy groundskeeper Willie here. Watch out, don't step on the rakes. And maybe we'll do something like here. Can we curve this? Is that going to screw us up? It might screw us up a little bit, but maybe we'll curve it to see how it looks. Our dorms will face the road here. Are we going to destroy those buildings? I don't know. Oh wait, we're going to do bike. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, then let's do the bike part now. That way, like later on, I'll remember to do that. I forgot. I thought when we talked about this, and that's one thing when we get talking, we forgot to do. We're going to do bike. Let people bike to school. I would like to be able to bike to school. I did bike to school as a kid. Then we'll put a path right here. And we'll put the plaza here. Let's do the bike lane real quick. While we have the tool out and we're thinking about it. I think we're going to go straight down here to our park entrance. Or we're going to come down here. Yep, maybe we'll do that. Guess how many bucks we got? 1 side. Oh, I don't know. This is stuff go. So I kind of want to incorporate them too. But I don't want to put make every road bike lane. See, no land value. He's upset because before we had the park and now we have this. And he's like, well, that's not as cool as the park, so I'm gonna leave. And you might leave. And see, we had all them abandoned signs and everything. They came back. So don't panic. Oh, I got 20 abandoned signs. I mean, see what that is, but we knew it was education and we're solving a problem. So then just don't worry about it. You can pause the game if it makes you feel better. You can let it go abandoned. It's not gonna, shouldn't ruin your city. It should be fine. So just don't panic, freak out about that kind of stuff. This I feel is like more of a main road, so maybe we'll just do it here. And it lines up with our university. So people can kind of come out of the park, so they could go here into the park and come down, go here, pay us a little money for it, for our services and our ingenuity here, and then they'll take the bike and go there, and then maybe we'll do so there's no connecting road here. And I really don't like to make these bike lanes. Actually, the intersections aren't too bad, so we could do that. You just got to be careful when you make your major roads bike lanes, because then they can mess up your traffic pretty hardcore. And we'll probably do that, and you'll see it, because we'll have a bunch of bikers trying to make left-hand turns. Well, I'm going to say cross-traffic turns, or they'll go straight, and the cross-traffic turns will be blocked, the vehicles, and then they'll be like, traffic is backing up. Why? Because we just put in bikes on our main 6-lane road. Oh yeah, we were doing a campus. So let's get some people to move in, right? So maybe we can do something like this. Leave a little gap. Maybe we can put a fence in there, or do. Maybe take it to the. Let's see if I can. Maybe I should have made it a little bit longer. What are we gonna do out of this side? Actually, just put this guy here. It's about the middle. I'll put this guy. Let's leave a little gap for the fence. Like a fence and a couple trees or something. There you go. You come in, you can dorms a little bit off the main building. Now you should have power now. Why don't you have power? This building's right next to you. How are they not going over there? Well, let's see. And then we can maybe do some paths off of this building. And then I might move things around. Sometimes I plant things, I'm like, I don't like how it looks later. So then we'll just move things around. So don't be like, oh man, that's a stupid place to put that. I mean, we're just kind of putting things down right now, kind of getting the feel for them, see how they look. You know, where we want our paths to kind of go. And we want to do like a path off of here. We want to do like a bridge or two to get into here. Maybe when we get the labs and stuff, we'll put the labs back here. We'll kind of make this like our, you know, like this is where the residents are. And we'll do like maybe, you know, some schooly stuff here. We'll put like the labs, maybe the ceremonial stuff back here. And we have this room too. So we can make it tight, we can make it big and expansive. It just, you know, we went like a little corner over here. It's like a smaller area for like our clubhouses and stuff, you know, and then they can come over here. And then over here is maybe like we'll do like the cafeteria, the gym, maybe the bookstore, like that kind of stuff over here. And then we'll jump off and then we'll do, and then maybe like the study hall. I don't know if we can fit all those buildings in this space, but we could try. And then maybe over here, like I said, we go to like the labs, when we do like the study park, and I don't know what these buildings. I want to say the ceremonial one. I forget what it's called. It might be called ceremonial something. You guys can, commencement office. That's what it's called. Like over in the back here. And then, you know, where we have some spaces, it makes kind of sense. We'll throw in some, you know, statues and stuff as we kind of like unlock them. So how do we want to do this? We can make this kind of like, not necessarily gritty. I'm gonna get some angles in here. Let's do angles. We'll do like a straight. We'll bring this out to like here, because then maybe this little nook is where our bridge is going to be. And we'll do something like a curvy road like this. Oh, but bananas, man. We should drink every time we have bananas. Going bananas. Drink whatever you want to drink. You don't have to drink alcohol. Going bananas. Do something like that. I don't know if we'll be able to snap to this or not. But we're going to just, we can always rebuild it. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be permanent here. I think we'll just connect these two. Something like that. And then I see how big these buildings are. It's just a bookstore. Put like the bookstore here. I see it's tough when it's in the curve. So maybe we can put building here, the other clubhouse here, and the other club. At least we get three. One here, maybe put two here, one here or something. And like a couple trees and a little rock or something in the middle. They'll put you here. And then maybe we'll actually just run this path right to the road. So like people can, that's all like connected. Yeah. So we can do something like this. Yeah. Run this path back here. Maybe we'll rebuild this path a little bit. And run this path and run it back to here. So they can come this way. And you know, you have a nice little path. So we can blow this up. We don't need this anymore. It's saving? How come I can't blow that up? Hit the X button. Maybe I was on the wrong tool. The operator error, as they say. And he's happy. We got power. See? And no problem. And maybe we'll talk about campuses next episode, or do we have enough time on this one? Because it can be a little involved. It's 4:38. I think we've had that 20 minutes. So campuses. And everyone's happy. Okay, let's click on them. Let's take a look. So the buildings give you attractiveness. Some of them give you some other benefits, and you can read the tooltips. If you, obviously, if you don't have the campus DLC, you got to put down, you know, your generic campus, which is these two. These two. I usually used, I think this one takes a smaller footprint, but you know, you want to make a nice big campus area. And then these two kind of like pair real well together if you do like the generic stuff, the base game vanilla stuff. Yeah, because you can have like a campus in like your library across the street or next door. You know, have like a little like educational complex, and they work really well in your high density residential area. So I would recommend putting them there, or as a, just like if we were considering doing, which we're no longer doing. This is how life changes. As a nice barrier or transition between your residential, and we're considering commercial. Now we have farmland, but maybe when we're done with the farmland, we'll make it commercial when we actually start building industries DLC. So things are gonna fluid, right? So so you can use these 2 or 3 assets for your university needs. Do you not have the university's campus, which I didn't have for like 8 years, so I get it. So this gives you the ability to build a bunch of stuff and make a bunch of money. So the way these work, you have 3 requirements to get to the next reputational level. So it's like reputation versus stars. I mean, you still have the 5 stars, but that's the reputation. And the way you get reputation is we're going to do some work. So let's go ahead and do the first one. Because it's 50 grand, we got 4 million, so it's not really a concern. You need 3 requirements. Academic works, so students, and attractiveness. Academic works, you have a base chance of 30% to generate an academic works on your own, just to do it. Then you have the funding thing I did, gives you a guaranteed 1. You pay 50 grand, you get 1. Then you have the option to increase your staff. So as you increase staff, you get more percentage. So your academic staff up in the middle there, it's going up now, 68%, but that's like 20 grand a week, right? So just pay 50 grand at the time, because this is going to go on for weeks, and then don't pay. Don't. If you're balling and you got, you're making hundreds of thousands a week, put it on. Whatever, doesn't matter, because nothing matters in terms of money. Or you have unlimited money, put it on. Doesn't matter. You have unlimited money. But we're making 16 grand a week, or whatever that number means, we'll say, and 4 million. So we don't want to necessarily start spending like 15,000 a week on teachers, right? But as you create more academic works, I think that might give you more better reputation. I want to say it does. Increase your campus attractiveness, but I could be wrong. Since I haven't had this that long, so I've built probably like 4 campuses. Students, or some buildings give you student capacity, like you click on this one, this gives you 300 students. University students in the city, 388, 86. So we were a little premature. And they acted the policy, right? Or did we not? Let's see. No, that we have already. Yep, okay. So people that are eligible to go to school should start going to school. And we're, like I said, we were going to do some high density, so that'll increase our population, and eventually make this profitable. It's probably not profitable. It's actually profitable right now. So the other ways you need students, you need campus attractiveness, you need academic works. We just kind of went over the academic works. You can buy them straight up. You get guaranteed 1, and then there's a percentage chance. The laboratories give you like 5% chance each. So when you throw down some laboratories, you'll increase your base chance, and you'll end up doing it a few. There's like the media laboratory and a regular laboratory on every campus. So you can put 2 down, you get an extra 10%. And you usually put a little bit more to reach your student capacity or your attractiveness anyway. You might want to put down like 4 or whatever. And then it's definitely not as expensive. So you could get the 50% just by putting 4 of those down at maybe like, $500 a building or whatever the cost is. We can even look and see. I don't want to talk out of our rears. We can actually see what these things are. Trade school academics. It might be this one here. Yep, laboratory. 480. Well, 500. I was close. They give you like 5% boost in academic works. And there's this one. So they'll buy like an IT one and whatever different campuses, the liberal arts ones, so they might be named a little different. Then there's the media. That's a volleyball court? Oh, this one has the volleyball club. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so, back to the main building. So that's how you will just use the labs to get, it's better to just use the labs than to do the teachers. Obviously we don't have access to the lab, so in the beginning you're like, I don't know, what are we going to do? And then attractiveness too can be increased by like policies. So we could do like student health care. That's $2 grand. Now we're not profitable anymore. We're spending like $1,000 a week on this. You do free lunch. It's not like really nothing, and increases student happiness. I think it might increase let's see, does it increase attractiveness? No, it is happiness. I don't really care if they're happy. But it's not that expensive. But maybe we'll put it on later. Students have provided meals, vouchers, yep. Okay. Some of them I thought increased happiness. Maybe if you don't have like health stuff, you want to put these down. But you do, I mean, I thought the free, there's more. So like free tuition and other stuff in here. That'll show up later, I guess. We gotta get either level our city, our campus up, or maybe it's in our milestones. I never put down one this early, so I can't, not sure. So it must be milestones. Someone can tell me in the comments. What else? So you can put down stadiums and stuff too. That will increase your attractiveness. You can put obviously more than one building down. As we did. We do it to the. We gotta do some more. So maybe we'll do like. You know, maybe Willie will live back here. Maybe we'll put him like here. And then we gotta do. Oh, I wasn't Willie. Shit. Oh, I didn't want to destroy my path. I wanted to destroy him. That was the book club, probably. For some reason, I thought that was the maintenance building. And Willie's like in The Simpsons, right? Whatever his name is. So if you're wondering, okay, why does he keep saying Willie? Go watch The Simpsons. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. That's better. But I thought it was a small building. That will make our attractiveness. I think the best building to put down to, if you just want to increase traffic attractiveness, is the clubs. I think they're like cost per amount of traffic or attractiveness is the best. I didn't do the numbers. I just, when I had my one city and I was making tons and tons of money, I just put them down and looked at like how much they cost in my head and then how much they went up, and I thought they went up like 35 or 30 or 25 units. I forget what the number was, for like the least amount of money compared to things that jumped that same amount that were, you had the higher maintenance cost. And when I say more money, I'm referring to maintenance cost, right? I think I talked about it before. I don't really care about initial costs because in this game buildings last forever, so you don't have to like keep replacing them. And we'll do like a nice little curve starting right here. Will it screw up our building? Yeah, we'll find out. I don't think so. Something I like almost follows like the curve of like the roundabout. And then we gotta do like we want to do a path, right? We're gonna do a path here. Well, let's snake this as like a path, like maybe off of here. And we'll go like here, right around this rock. There's someone walking on it to nowhere. I thought I saw somebody walking on it for real. Well, I guess maybe it's one of these things. I was like, who's walking on our path? It's like nothing to go. We're just going nowhere. And then maybe we'll bring something out here. And then we, like I said, we might just destroy all of this, some of this. Who knows? If it doesn't, like the buildings don't fit right, you know, all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna do. We did that. We're gonna do the study hall. I think it's a long building, so we can do something like this. Study hall. I'll put it here and get rid of that road. So it's like kind of close to the school, but it's a little off from our residence. But maybe we'll bring that path back. We'll find a way to like get it around these buildings or something. Or we'll bring like a path right up to here from there, so it doesn't like seem like, oh man, they gotta walk like all the way around here to get to the study hall. It seems like it's a little poorly designed. I'm like, nah man. And do we want to destroy that one tile? Yeah. See how like I'll leave that one so we can get it a 4x4 there. And then look at our power, make sure we like connected to power still. We are, okay. So that's good. And now we're probably not profitable anymore, but that's okay. I think we got all the buildings down that we can put down, and let's just look at it now. Can our campus level up if we have enough people? So we're down by 170 or 25 units. So we have enough students to level up, not enough academic works. We're guaranteed to get at least one. And then you can see up there it says the academic year. That fills in as the clock moves. And once at the end of the clock, that's when it'll calculate whether or not you got that one academic work based on our 30% chance. So we got 1 in 3 chance. We're still profitable, so that's good. And it's nice. You want your campus to get up to the highest reputation. Is it acclaimed? I can't. Prestigious, maybe it's prestigious. And because if you go to the info tool here, it'll tell you. And we haven't had a school year yet, but it'll tell you like the tuition and exchange students and stuff like that, and you'll get the highest tuition. It's like $20-something a student, if I remember. Like your tuition increases as your reputation increases, and then your exchange student bonus increases. So that's kind of like the benefits of leveling up. And then it also unlocks, my alarm's going off, so hopefully I don't ramble on and cut off again. But I do have probably about 10 or so minutes left of recording on this. I'm gonna get better with time management, I'll tell you what. What we're saying. Yep, it goes up, the tuition. So your university will become more and more profitable as it, goes. It's kind of similar to the parks because you can charge more and more as the park gets to like level 5. One thing about universities, they can be downgraded, so you can lose reputation. I don't know why we losing people here. Because we don't have enough. Do we have too many educated workers, or maybe we just don't have enough people? That's why we got a big, huge green bar. Because we're talking about universities, that's okay. That we're producing way too many goods anyway, so they can take a break. I'm not too worried about them. Anyone using our bikes to come in here? There's people on the path though. They're using them. They're using this path. So they are. They're using our bikes. Our bikes are working. It's slowing down the trash trucks. Do you say trash or garbage? What was I going to say about this? There was something important. They can be de-reputationed, downgraded back to level 4 from 5, and so on and so forth per year, depending on. And usually the driver, that's going to be your students. So if you have students, like if you're right on the cusp and you just make it, and then maybe you run out of people to educate or something, it goes down. Because usually your attractiveness, once you kind of get to you can kind of lose some attractiveness. I've seen it, but usually once you build everything, that's pretty rare. But your population can fluctuate. So I guess that's why you lose some. Once you make the academic works, they seem to be permanent. You can go up to like 40s. I want to say 41 or 40s, something 40s. Oh, the benefit of leveling them up also is these perks you get. So, on these last buildings here. Right. Oh, we can put one down. Oh, man. They're super big. Like, they're awesome assets. They're like, maybe we'll put them down here. We'll build something. Well, maybe we'll just build like a new road, and he'll have his own little like kind of roundabout like here. Maybe we'll bring him to face here. Maybe we'll have him face the water. Something like that. Oh, anyway, they give you perks, like citywide perks. So like the police station here, they do some stuff with the jails. So then I think you increase patrol car count for like the jails capacity, police department efficiency. So your police becomes more efficient. Right? So that's nice. A lot higher police efficiency. You don't necessarily have to put more down, or maybe just areas where you didn't quite get the good overlap, they overlap now. This one here, utilities increased, campus attractiveness, income from all commercial zones is increased. So you get more money, right? Because this is like the school of tourism and travel. It's like, I think the citywide, right? Yep. Increased attractiveness, entertainment, and leisure buildings. Come from all, and leisure buildings. So like all your leisure zone are more attractive. So they'll get more tourists. You can read the tooltips. But the basic gist is, and this one's pretty good too, I think. Wasn't it good? Increases all generic zoned industry income while reducing city water consumption and sewage outlet. So you don't need to put as much sewer stuff down. And all the different, so there's 3 different types of schools. You can put down the trade, liberal arts, and the university, and they have 3 buildings. All of them have 3 buildings like that, and all of them give different bonuses. I find the liberal arts one, it's not that beneficial. Didn't really care too much for those, but you might. And then I found the university had one really good one. I can't remember what it was, but we'll put that down and when we get there. We can talk about it then. And then you get, so with this you also get stadiums. So and then you get like a lot of stadiums, and they make money when they win. You get money, and the citizens get happy. And then here you can put down the museums, and that's like a touristy spot, kind of like a unique building. And that's where your academic works go, and it makes people happy around it, and attracts tourists, increases your city attractiveness, all that stuff. So it's not too bad. All right, I think our city's doing pretty good. I know we're like not enough workers, but we have a high residential demand, and we're not meeting it because they leveled up. When they level up, they can employ more people. So when that's the case, then you gotta have more people for them to employ. I think next time we'll maybe flesh this out a little bit more. Try to get to 200 attractiveness. Oh, we should probably do that now. There's nothing else. Oh, that would fix it, wouldn't it? If we put down that big ass building. Excuse my language. Where the heck is it? The prison one. That's enough. So maybe I'll do that off camera. I'll build that and then I'll just show you because we gotta go before the video runs out here. And I'll just put it down. Like I said, I'll probably just do it like here. Maybe make it facing the water. Like a second road here or something. I don't know. And that should give us attractiveness. And increase our police stuff. And then we'll put some paths back here and put a couple other bigger buildings as they unlock here. And this will be our campus area. So here. And it'll look real nice. And we're gonna put a bridge across here. Connect these roads. Maybe we'll do that. Connect those 2 roads together. And then put the building right off of that. Put a little roundabout so we can stick a couple of features in there. We didn't have to make this big, but whatever. Like I said, we'll put some statues in the plazas and some trees and some fencing and maybe a freaking tram stop in here or whatever. A bus stop. That'd be nice. Well, thank you very much for listening to me ramble again about City Skylines and build some stuff. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.